This is the ragu that I like. That's a poem. That's a poem written by Eduardo De Filippo. That's a Neapolitan poet. Well, the ragu is a very typical thing in Naples. Actually, it's the Sunday dish. Every Sunday, every single family in Naples eats this ragu. That's really the tradition. I would say that the ragu is like the blood in our veins. So this is a very old dish. The legend, let's say, tells us about an old man. He was very angry with everybody. He didn't want to love anyone. He didn't want to live in peace with all the people that he knows. So at that period, we are in 13th century, in Naples, there was a company called the Company of the White that wanted to bring in Naples, in the city, the peace and the mercy. So they started telling with all the people around to allow the people just to live in peace. But this man, he didn't want to live in peace with anybody. He was really, really, really bad man. He lived in the palace of the emperor in Via dei Tribunali. There's a palace that's still in Naples. I mean, it seems to be a real story. It's not just a legend. So there was even his baby that who wants his father to be good, and so he asked his father, "Dad, let's live in peace and with mercy." But he didn't want to do that. So his wife, to let his heart just became more tender, he prepared him just a dish with macaroni. Of course, it was the 13th century, so we didn't have still the tomatoes because America wasn't still discovered. So it was a white macaroni dish. And for the action of the Holy Spirit, this dish, with the love of the wife of this bad man, just became red. Red as the ragu, red as the blood of the mercy of God. And when this man ate this wonderful dish, he just became a real nice man. He decided to live in peace with everybody. So the wife was really grateful to the Godfather and decided to prepare another dish of macaroni. And the miracle repeated again. So again, this dish of macaroni became red as the blood for the action of the Holy Spirit. That's why this man decided to call this dish that can make miracle, he decided to call him ragu, as his son. So that's why the ragu is called ragu. And that's why also it's so important for us, because actually the tradition, of course, passed by several centuries, let's say, and it starts really a real tradition. Just every Sunday, whole the family around the table like this, with red wine, with bread, just eat together and be in peace. So I hope you can enjoy one day our ragu and just tell us also about your tradition, about your typical dish, because this is the ragu that I like.